Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back at 102, the hotness 102.3 VRU radio station. And I'm your boy, AJSR00 with the most host with the most Miss Wicked Eye Green.
Wicked Eye Green on the scene. What's up, y'all? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hope y'all made it in and out of work safely. I know them people can be aggravating because I know people at my job be wearing my nerves. They be riding me like a skateboard, I swear. How was your day, AJ?
Well, my day was full of activities. Actually, I had a doctor's appointment. He told me I had a perfect bill of health. And wouldn't you know, I lost 20 pounds since my last appointment.
They lied to you.
Oh, no, they didn't. And the scale didn't lie either. Your boy is getting
Yeah,
fit
they
over here.
lied.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because your hairline is receding. That's why.
Oh, please, I got that fixed too. Hey, and you know what? Let's give a special shout out to Mr. Dan Dog in Charlotte, North Carolina. He is the man for micropigmentation. If you ever want to fix that receding hairline, make it fill in, it's great for people who are have issues with cancer or anything, and you want something up there to make it look right, and it's always going to be there. That's the man to see. Micropigmentation is the procedure to get.
And
Now,
speaking of cancer, I don't mean to interrupt, but speaking
you're
of
right.
cancer,
Go right ahead.
I don't want to, it's not about cancer, but that we do have a lady up here in New York State. She has a website. It's called Her Under Things. And she specializes in undergarments for the top heavy woman.
Right.
But you know what else she specializes in?
What's that?
Making bras and inserts for women who have had breast cancer, who've had a mastectomy and had their breasts removed. That's her specialty.
That is an excellent market right there. I mean, and a great thing to do, because I feel that everybody who has some type of issue going on, they have a little bit of self-consciousness about them. I mean, you got to love yourself for one. You got it. I give them that.
Yes.
But still, you know, you want to be or sometimes feel like a complete person. And I think that's an excellent way to go. Because I see a lot of guys in the military who, honestly, I'm back on the hair thing, who've lost their hair, and they be getting these wigs and stuff made. I mean, literal wigs, but they're sponsored through the VA. So they realize that it's a issue, because if you don't have the confidence to go through life, you're not going to be a productive person. And
that's a fact.
So, but that is a great thing. I really appreciate that. That's good right there.
Yes, Her Under Things, located in Albany, New York. She has a website, Her Under Things. She has a website you can order online. I think she has a number where you can call and get over the phone consultation. Tell her what it is that you're needing, what your special or what your needs are, and she's trust me, she's very accommodating. And her prices, okay. So we all know, I'm not you, AJ, but we all know women. Them over the shoulder boulder holders be expensive, They are expensive. All right. Now, I'm not going to say that her stuff is cheap, but it is reasonably priced. Okay. You get what you pay for. Okay. You get what you pay for. Now.
Oh, I hear.
Oh, God. So you get what you pay for. So, I mean, if you're having any issues with bras not fitting the right way, them straps cutting into your shoulders because them twins is just a little too heavy, look up Her Under Things, located in Albany, New York. I'm telling you, she will hook you up. And speaking of the twins. I'm just saying, you got to keep them twins healthy, ladies. I know it's not Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but since we're on the subject of the twins, if you can show them for Instagram, you can show them for a mammogram, babies. Go get them checked out. That's all I'm going to say.
And you know what? That brings me to a small topic right there. Us as a people are very skeptical of going to doctors at times.
Yeah, we are.
And we need to go. We need to keep our health. We need to be checked and just stay on our grind to make sure that we can live to see the next day, because a lot of us are leaving for no reason at all. It's just for neglect, and that's pathetic and that's sad. But
and if people are suffering, if anybody out there is suffering from like continuous issues with like headaches, it's your blood pressure, dude. Go to your doctor.
Yes.
Go to your doctor.
Yeah.
If you constantly keep getting these headaches, go see your doctor. Your blood pressure might need to be regulated. Now, I'm speaking from experience. Last August, a lot of y'all don't know that, but Wicked Eye Green had a heart attack.
Lord.
Okay. And it was totally unexpected. And I got to take 5 minutes because my pizza delivery is here. Hold on.
Oh, not a problem. Well, with that 5 minutes, guess what? We're going to go to a nice little commercial break and hope that you can enjoy this music, because when we get back, we're going to do exactly what this song says, and we're going to just get it on. I've been really trying, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, then come on. Oh, come on. Woo. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's love, baby. Let's get it on. Sugar, let's get it on. We're all sensitive people. We're so much to give. Understand each other. Since we got to be. 95th is in the building. I love. Do I have a mic? Yes. With me, loving you. I do have a mic? Yes. And giving yourself to me, you'll never be wrong. If the love is true, oh, baby. True. Maybe I shouldn't have a mic right now. Don't you know how sweet and wonderful life can be? Life can be. I'm asking you, baby, get it on with me. Get it on with me. I ain't gonna push, baby. Come on, baby. Stop thinking about it. Yeah. Let's get it on. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let your love come out. If you believe in love, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Oh, let's get it on, baby. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Please get it on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the Hott 102.3 VRU Radio, and we want to welcome everyone who's joining our broadcast right now. Thank you for coming in. Right now,
we're going to take a second and give a shout out to our sponsors. We can't be forgetting about our sponsors.
Oh, now. No, that's why we get paid right there. Let's make it happen.
Okay, that's how you stay paid. You got to give a holler to the sponsors. So shout out to Meta, to Horizon Worlds, to Zach. Got to give a shout out to Zach.
Oh, Zach Zuckerberg.
Got to give a shout out to Zach.
That's the man.
And VRU for creating this platform so we can come on here and act the fool and pretend like we know what it is that we're doing. Big ups for everybody.
Big ups. And believe me, for you people out there right now, if it's not for you, we couldn't be here either to entertain you. So we really appreciate you being here right now.
Well, we'd still be here. We'd still be here.
If just talking to ourselves.
Be here.
Yeah, but we'll talk to ourselves. We're good at that, you know.
I know,
I can talk to myself, but if it's okay if I answer myself too.
You can't answer yourself. Just don't do it sarcastically, because then you might end up in an argument. You don't want that.
Well, see, I'm the smartest person I know, so it's good to get good information.
So you just gonna sit around and talk to dummies? I get it.
You know
It's
what?
right.
With that being said, we are going to go into our weather right now. So, Green, tell me, how's the weather up in New York right now?
Okay, so finally we got a little bit of break. Like, it wasn't raining today, and the temperature, I think it crept up to about 45 degrees. But I mean, it's not bad, but it could be better. I'm still waiting on that coasting at 75 for at least about a week before we get hit in the 90s, because it happens quick up here. It really does. But so far so good. No rain. It's a little cloudy outside, but and a little chilly, a little bit of wind, but it's dry. No rain, no snow today.
Okay. Well, here in North Carolina,
say what? Everything's in there.
A little bit south of where you are. It was pretty chilly this morning, actually. I think it was around 54 degrees. But, as the day went on, no clouds in the sky. The sun came out, and it's a perky 72 right now. Real clean and real nice. Actually, me and my son
getting on here bragging.
I know I ain't want to put you to shame like that, but, this is what it is up here.
And can I get a new co-host? Somebody that maybe lives in Alaska, so I won't feel so bad about how cold it is.
See, I don't make the weather. The government does. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
That's right. But with that being said, my man who was here the other day, what's my man, Big Blue? He was talking about how the water was rising over there, and I kind of looked that up, and it was getting kind of horrific over there. It's receding, but it's a lot of damage and stuff going on in his town also. So everybody give our prayers for them, because they are going through some things in that area, and hopefully it'll get better.
I'm glad that he was able to bring some awareness to us about what the weather conditions and the flooding and everything is that's going on in the area that he lives in. Right. I'm glad that he was able to make us alert. And we pray for everybody out there. We hope that everybody gets covered in everything it is that they need, and they walk away unscathed with no issues.
Yes. So with that being said, we are going to just move on to our next topic, or would you like to take another little break? Oh, look, breaks are for Kit Kats. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Well, let me ask everybody a question. Moving. That sounds like a plan to me. We got a little topic right here. Everybody's interested in this one, I'm pretty sure, because everybody on here owns an Oculus. Who's on the number 2, Oculus 2? Okay, I hear crickets out there for some reason. I don't know why. Ain't nobody saying anything. Well, who has a 3? Okay, there's a few hands right there.
3S.
Right. Well, you have a 3S. That's awesome. Okay, well, guess what? Soon, MetaQuest is going to be releasing, well, I'm not going to say soon, but the Quest 4. The Quest 4 is compared for its virtual reality, and it's going to be really top tier according to what they're saying right now. So if you do have a 2 and you do have a 3, we suggest that, well, they suggest that you really give the 4 a good chance, because when it releases, it's actually in comparisons to the PlayStation. They're comparing it all to the PlayStation. They say that the optimization of the 4 is going to be a little bit better than, well, actually a lot better than the 3 itself. And we all know who owns the 3. It's pretty good. I mean, personally, I don't see a reason to get the 3S if you have a 3. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I have the Quest 2 and I also have the 3. And as you know, I've been on my 3 now since October. And like, for real, I ain't gonna lie. Now, I know my vision is bad, but it ain't that bad where I can't tell the difference between graphics and whatnot. Okay.
Right.
So like, I really don't see a big difference like in the graphics when I come into Horizons. But I will say that like the pass through is freaking awesome, because in my Quest 2, I could not roll. There ain't no kids in here, right? Okay, good. Okay. So in my Quest 2, I could not roll weed up. through in, with my headset on, going through the pass through. It was
Right.
impossible. I just couldn't do it. But with the 3, that's something else. Like with the 3, like I can see everything. Like I can see everything. And weed is small and fine.
Understand that. But with this
Yeah.
Quest 4 that's coming out, they saying that the mixed reality is going to be triple improved, meaning everything that you see is going to like be very clear. The pass through is almost going to be immaculate. So I
Oh
mean,
boy.
they're even going to improve the strap. Now, if they're going to improve the strap, that's worth at least looking into, because this thing used to give me a headache, and that was
Man,
ridiculous.
yeah. Yeah. You can't have
Well,
them
I
on
mean,
so tight sometimes. You got
well,
to
it is
find
what
a
it
good
is.
adjustment.
Well, you're right. I mean, well, it says it's going to have a bigger processor. It's going from the Gen 2 to the Gen 4, from the XR2 to the XR3 R4, if anybody know what I'm talking about. The RAM is right now, we're sitting at an 8, but it's going to be a maximum of 12 gigs or more, depending on which one you buy. The battery life that we sitting at right now is basically like 2.5 hours, and they're going to up it to 3.5, maybe 4.5. I mean, depending on which one you get. I mean, the options are, I mean, I can see the
Yeah,
upgrades
but
where
what are
it's
they
worth
talking
it.
about on the prices? What are they talking about on the
Now,
price?
see,
Because
that
I
I
mean,
don't
right
know yet.
now, because even right now, if you're buying a 3S, what is
Mm-hmm.
that? 299 or
299.
399?
Well, I'm
Okay,
thinking it's right at 399. Yeah.
it's
So I'm thinking,
399 because it should
hey,
be. I thought it was the same price as the Quest 3.
I'm thinking with this 4, they're going to hit us in the head with a big old 499 to 599 type deal.
More like
Personally, I mean,
899 to 999
ooh,
probably.
well, you're right.
Because you
You're
got to
right.
remember, like
Them
there's
tariffs
a
going up.
yeah, and there's that. And on that note, we need to take a music break. So
Oh,
tell the DJ, break it down, break it up, and put something on the pipes.
well, we're gonna do a little old school since y'all like that, then.
Old school.
Oh, you
If
don't
you
want to do
say
some old
so.
school? You don't
If you
like
say
old
so.
school?
I
Well,
mean,
forget it
depends on
then.
what it is. I mean,
Oh, no, well,
you gonna
forget
play
it.
some Rick James up in here? Like,
No,
what,
no,
what you
forget
trying
it.
to do?
No, you know what? I like what you like, so we're gonna do a little of this today. Yeah.
Hey, yo, Nash, you go crazy.
I love him. I can't help it.
Well,
Can't help
it
it.
is what it is.
Okay, green light.
Everybody.
Pistol in the party don't seem right. Liver off that Molly can't think right. It's about to be a fucking green light.
The
I get in
green
my
light.
feelings off that hand, dog. I'm gonna be this way until the end, dog. I got too much on my mind and I cannot get it off. Gonna be a homicide before no bitch take the loss. I green light, the first ones to leave. Ain't told me keep my strap, but now he
Okay,
resting in
I'm
peace.
gonna get a
If I
mic.
ever catch a nigga who killed him out on the street, I'ma tie him to my truck and drive that nigga to the beach. Tell a nigga rest in peace. Tryna blind a nigga, fuck it, jump in the bucket, let's go find these niggas. All I need is a half an ounce of weed, my brand new AR-15. I'm gonna make a nigga bleed, tell him leave it in the street. We gon' put
Ooh,
it in
he's
their
ruthless,
life.
ain't he?
Fill his block with that
He
Glock, he
is.
jumped the gate and left his
He
bike.
was
Niggas
going
get
through some
knocked out they
things,
socks when they get hit
and I
with that.
love
Lord, I hope he
Walk
fighting.
it
get
top,
through it.
not with that topic. Let's
I hope he
get
get
to the
through it
green
for real.
light. Green light. Pistol in the
He
party
sound like
don't
one of them
seem
hyenas
right.
out there.
Liver off that
Yeah,
Molly
horrible.
can't
He
think
is.
right. It's about
He
to
is.
be a
He
fucking
is.
green light. I get in my feelings off that hand, dog. I'm gonna be this way until the end, dog. I got too much on my mind and I cannot get it off. Gonna be a homicide before no me take a loss. Green light.
All right, you
Indeed.
ready to give us your sports update?
Well, sports update, it's going to be a little bit different today. We're going
Oh,
to talk
really?
about, oh, yeah, it's going to be about one person. And it's kind of funny because he's the king, so to speak. And
Oh,
he has
God.
done something that nobody else has done in NBA history.
And what is that?
Well, LeBron James was the first person in NBA history to have a Ken doll made of himself to be sold.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. LeBron James. Yeah,
Yeah. And we got any LeBron fans out there? No LeBron fan? That's what I thought too.
good, good.
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank
Yeah.
you. Well, that kind of equals up to be kind of a Ken doll, LeBron James. Both of
No
them.
balls.
No balls. You get it. You get it. That's what. No balls at all. So I mean, hey, that kind of
No
fits that
balls.
situation. It
Yeah.
does to
I
me.
mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm still trying to, get over the fact that, he over abused his privilege to get his
Yes.
son on. Like, I just,
Ooh, you're not supposed to talk about that. Oh
what do you mean?
no.
I talk about what I want to talk about.
Well,
Shoot, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you don't see Michael Jordan pulling his son and making him play where the hell, like, come on now. That's an, yo, that is an over abuse of privilege. And
yes,
if
it
you
is.
ask some people, baby boy can't even play.
Nah, I don't. What's his record right now? I mean, what's his shooting average?
I mean,
Um,
I don't know,
Barely
but
nothing to nothing.
I mean,
I think my son can take him out.
probably could, probably could. Little AJ probably got more skills than little Bronny Braun. But I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm sure everybody else has theirs.
Yeah.
If anybody got anything that they want to put in on that, feel free to step up to the mic.
You just said something about LeBron James having a doll.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It,
He has a Ken doll made of him, like Barbie.
They made a
Ken.
Barbie doll for him.
Yes.
And fortunately, his is anatomically correct.
It is?
where are they selling
It
it
ain't
to
Oh,
nothing
it
kids?
there.
is. Oh, that's a joke.
Is it
Oh, that's crazy.
is it being sold to kids or is it a souvenir?
No, it's being sold to kids. It's going right in the line with Barbie.
That's
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot.
Yes,
Well,
yes, yes, it is. And that's the whole point. Well, he might not be enough, and that's why it's a Ken doll and not a GI Joe. I mean, well,
oh, well, it could never be a GI Joe,
I don't know, no.
a GI Ho, maybe,
GI
but
Joe,
not
don't say a
yeah,
GI
not a
Joe.
GI Joe. Yeah, well, I mean, it is what it is.
Oh
It is what it
yes.
is.
So moving
So,
on to our next little venture. So what do we have in entertainment today? Whose drama are we talking about now?
um, I don't know about any drama, but I did not realize that Birdman and Tony Braxton actually got legitimately married. I did not
Mary.
know that. Yeah, I
Wow.
didn't know. Like, I knew that they were dating, but I didn't know that they legit like made it official and got married. Apparently, they bonded during one of her lupus episodes or something, and that's how they
Oh,
bonded. And they ended up falling in love. And then
wow.
they've known each other for 15 years already. So they fell in love and then they got married and then something happened. And then 2 weeks later, she was trying to file for divorce.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
I mean they worked that part out and I guess now they're just openly really talking about it. So I mean, it is what it is. But I didn't know. Like, I knew that they were dating, but I had no idea that they like Tony Braxton and the baby. Like,
That's crazy.
isn't that like that's a
I mean,
weird
because I would
combination
never
though?
put that couple together in no
Right,
way, shape, or
right,
form.
right. Like that's
And
a weird combination.
I mean,
Like I
imagine
can't
if
see
they
it.
did
Like
a
you know how many?
duet.
Oh God.
She'd be like, and I love you to death. Brr, brr.
It'd be like, yep, and I'll kill you too, bitch. Pow, pow,
Oh,
pow.
oh, that would be awesome. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine.
But I mean, you're right. It's an opposite couple, but like they say, opposites do attract. But I
Yeah, yeah.
mean,
But that
that's a
couple
hell of
right
an
there,
attraction, though.
yes, yes, that's way off there. But you know what? You can't tell anybody what to do about love. If they're in love, let them be in love. And how they feel about each other is how they feel about each other.
I don't think that they're in love.
Well, what is it? Just a
I think
publicity
that
stunt?
one of them might be in love. I think that maybe one of them might be in love, but I think that the other one is probably still hung up on that kiss that he gave to his son in public.
Wow. You ain't got to go there. You ain't got to go there.
I
mean,
have to go there. I have
no
to go there
Diddy. Come
because I
on, no
wonder.
Diddy, no Diddy.
Well, no, come on now. I have to wonder if, like, is that part of the reason why 2 weeks after they got married that she was contemplating a divorce?
Well, it could,
like, what could have happened 2 weeks later? You married this dude, and then 2 weeks later, it's like, what the fuck happened? Where you was like, nah.
He was into something that she didn't realize at first, you know. He like to take
Little
it
Wayne's
instead
mouth.
of giving it. Oh, so, there you go again.
Well, he's the one that he was kissing in public.
Well,
I ain't saying nothing that
he did.
I mean, I'm not saying nothing that wasn't viewed publicly. Okay, I'm not. I'm just saying. True. So
I know.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Hey, but you know what? I can let that one go. I'm gonna let this relationship go because what they got is what they got, and I have nothing else to say about that. But if it's okay with you, we're gonna move on with a little song that represents that whole situation. A little bit of something from the Bee Gees.
Okay.
The shadow by the moon, she trying hard to recreate what they get to be created. What's it like? She busters a smile for his nostalgic day.
Can't beat them, join them.
Never did what they wanted to say, only to realize it never really was. She's in his life. He's never made her think twice. As she rises to her apology, anybody else would surely know. He's watching her go. And what do you believe? The wise man has the power to reason the way. What you see to be is always better than nothing. Than nothing at all. Keep sending him somewhere back in the long ago. But you can tell me there's a place in her life. Someday, somewhere.
Sad Lily's in the house.
She has a place in his life. He's never made her think twice. As he rises to her apology, anybody else would surely know. He's watching her go. What a fool believe. The wise man has the power to reason the way. Love can come and love can go. Love can love. To reason the way. I believe she's never gone away.
Now, that was a Fool Believe out of Bee Gees. Now, with that whole concept still going on, what a fool believes. Let's talk about this situation. A little bit late on it, but maybe you know what I'm talking about. You ever heard of a DR bag?
Oh, what?
Oh, a DR bag.
No.
Well, that's a TikTok special right there. A lot of people are going around on the TikTok and the internet saying the code word for DR bags, meaning drones. The drones, all the sightings that they were seeing in the sky, and all of the little happenings that look like little spacecrafts going here and there, lights and flares and stuff shooting up. Now, my question to the folks and everybody out there, do you believe that is drones, or do you believe that we are in presence of extraterrestrials?
I have to see what it is that they're talking about before I can make a
Well, I
decision.
just stated what it was. The
No, I
DR
mean like I
bags.
no, I mean like I have to like see their footage. Like I gotta see something.
Oh, okay. I get
Yeah,
what you're saying.
yeah. I gotta see
Well,
what they're talking about to know.
still the question
Like,
remains though. Do you believe that we're in the presence of extraterrestrials, or
when have we not been? I mean, hell, look
ah,
at you.
well, oh my God. See, you had to go there.
I
I
mean, I'm
mean, I
just
knew you from a
saying,
different
like, you're
planet when
not
I first
entire.
had you here.
I mean, Planet 16 all day, baby. I already told you. That's where I'm from. I told
Ah,
you.
here we go. Here we
16.
go.
I mean, come on now. I mean, if we're gonna sit here and we're gonna talk about do extraterrestrials exist? I mean, are we really gonna have that conversation? That goes without saying. You'd be foolish to think that if some form of life exists here, that it's not impossible that some form of life would exist somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just, I mean, now
Common.
I'm not saying that what they saw in the sky is what they saw in the sky, but
Right.
if it is what they saw in the sky, then it would explain like a lot of things. I mean, if you want to go into theories and whatnot and conspiracies, if they really did see something up there and what they say it is what it is,
Mm-hmm.
then that would explain a lot of things that, like weird things that have happened in the past X amount of months,
That's true.
you know.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
at the
cause
same
yeah.
token, it could just be that, we're under heavy surveillance. Or it could just
Uh-huh.
be that everybody just got a whole bunch of drones and they decided, oh, we're going to fuck with people and we're going to put them all up in the sky and see what people say.
Well, I mean, these drones are the size of a damn Cadillac, and you can't buy nothing that big from the out of the store. I mean, you really can't. So
Yeah,
these
but
are
I mean, you
definitely
can't.
government, either government drones or whatever coming from wherever it's coming from. I can't really state because I don't know myself. This is all about opinions right here, you know. Because me personally, I feel that there's a lot of stuff being covered up and a lot of
Of course
information
there
that's
is.
just, oh, of course, and that just leads more to conspiracies. But as far as I've seen so far, majority of the conspiracies have been coming to be facts. And that's the scary thing about it.
Yeah, but we have to remember too that the government is not going to tell us what we want to know because you can't yell fire in the theater. If they
Yeah,
tell us the truth as to what it is, you know how much fucking chaos that is going to cause? It's going to
but
cause
which
a lot of chaos.
so you don't think that you would be acceptable to understand that there is somebody or something out there, but you don't want to see it or know that it's near you? I would rather know
Um,
what's around me.
I believe that I've already seen some questionable things.
Yes. I
Okay.
mean, if you live in New York, I know you have. Good God, just walk down the
Well, I
street.
mean, yeah, but I mean, not just in New York. Like I lived in Georgia, I lived in Chicago. I
Okay.
mean, but I've seen some questionable things when I was younger, and I just to this day, I still have a picture in my mind of what it was that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
And I, as an adult, I've done research and still can't find what the fuck I saw. You know
Well,
what I'm saying? So
uh-huh.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know for y'all. I know for me. I know what I believe, but I can't speak for everybody else.
Now, me,
And I believe that there's something else out there. And I
I
believe
had that
that it's been
experience.
walking the earth with us for a long time.
Oh
And
yeah,
it,
man.
like
Hmm.
it's been here. And the authorities know it's here. And the
I think it's
authorities have
multiple.
made, I believe that the government has made deals with them.
Yes, I mean, because you really think about this. You start back at when was the first computer made? Back in 50s,
Yeah, in
early
the
50s,
50s, the
40s.
60s. Yeah, yeah.
Well, check this out. So within 50 years, we went from a computer that's the size of this whole room, and now we got computers that's the size of our cell phones. Period. I mean, where do we really get all this technology from? You get what I'm saying? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
somebody's greasing somebody's palm somewhere, and I'm not talking about people greasing people palms.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
so this
right.
technology is coming fast and it's coming out of nowhere. I mean, I understand that people have very ingenuitive and creative minds,
All you got to do, if
and
you want to know the truth, if you guys know any pilots, anybody that used to fly aircraft or anything,
flat Earth.
ask ask them what papers they have to sign, and that'll
Oh
tell the
yeah,
truth right there.
That'll
That'll
they
tell you
most
the
definitely
truth
have to
right
sign an
there.
NDA. Yes,
Yep.
they do
They have to. And in
because
that
they.
NDA, it states that if they were to see anything foreign in the sky that is not human, they are not allowed to talk about it. Like they are not allowed to talk about it. They can't go home and discuss it with their families. They can't 20 years from now be like, you know what? Nah, it ain't none of that. You are supposed to carry that secret to your death. Like you're not supposed to
Mm-hmm.
talk about it. Now, there's been a couple of pilots that actually have broken the silence and been like, you know what, fuck that. Y'all deserve to know. And, they spilt the beans on some strange occurrences that they've seen. And then they
Mm-hmm.
verified it with other pilots that were up there too. Now, some
Right.
of them are Army, are military, and some of them are fucking commercial. You know what I'm saying? And the
Mm-hmm.
stories are all similar. There's something up there. Don't be fooled. And if it's up there, believe me, it's been down here. It's
With
been
me,
down here.
I honestly believe that the earth is not what they show us either. I don't, I mean, me, my own perspective. I mean, you can believe what you want to believe, but I don't think it's a spinning ball. I think we're actually under a dome because with all the rockets and stuff that they shoot up, I mean, they always go at an angle. At first, I didn't think anything of it, but they're always shooting up and then they turn. I'm like, why are you turning? Their excuses, they got to go with the curvature of the earth. Really? Go straight. I mean, straight. The
Right, because you're
quickest
supposed to be
distance
breaking
between
through it. Right.
that's right,
It's
break through it. But what happens
right.
to them when they go straight? Elon proves this a lot. He shoots his straight and they
They
blow up
slow.
every time.
Yeah, they slow.
Every time. So when they hit that dome, it's over. And another thing about that is the sun 960 something million miles away? Because when I'm in an airplane, I can swear up and down, I can see the sun and clouds behind it. How in the heck can clouds be behind it if it's 900 something million miles away? I believe it's in our atmosphere.
It's all in the grooming and the training that they've led us to believe. They want us to think only what it is that they've programmed us to think. They don't want us to think out the box. They don't
And
want
that's the
us
key.
to look at it. Like
Right.
just look at it. You know what I'm saying?
And go what nature
And
tells you, and
right.
that's how you're supposed to look at.
And
Yeah.
common sense sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes just common sense.
You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. But common sense ain't common sometimes. And people, they'll just go for anything that anybody tells them. And that's just not cool because I
It's
feel that you
not.
should believe what you feel. You see what you feel. I mean, go with what
I believe that if you're going to
everything.
believe anything, you can believe what you want, but at least have something to stand your facts and your beliefs on. Just don't
Thank
be
you.
out there just believing whatever. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no, you can't believe everything. I
Right.
mean, you can research everything and look at it, have your own perspective, but that doesn't mean that you're believing in it. That means that you
Right.
just have an insight into a certain area of that subject. That's it.
Right. Right.
That's all it
Exactly.
is. So, does anybody in the audience have any comments about this situation? Anybody? No? No? Oh, yeah. Well, that was a
Okay,
fluke,
so
wasn't it?
there's something that an article that I was reading, right? Okay.
Okay.
And it's about this guy that was arrested. So listen to this, okay?
Okay.
YouTuber arrested after trying to make contact with an isolated tribe, leaving behind a Diet Coke can. Okay,
A Diet
so
Coke can.
okay, so listen to this shit, okay? So the dude, he goes over to this isolated tribe, right? And it's Northeast Sentinel. Yeah, Northeast Sentinel Island to contact this tribe. And as an offering, he decides to leave a Diet Coke can and a coconut.
What? A Diet Coke can and a coconut. What's the purpose behind
that? Because the tribe has been known to be violent against trespassers. Okay.
Okay, I think I know
he
what
left
you're talking about.
He left a can of Diet Coke and a coconut as a peace offering.
He's gonna get his head cut off. Messing with those people on them islands. If it's the island that I'm talking about, anybody that come there, they be getting them. Spears and all, chucking. And I hate to say it like that, but they be getting them.
Oh my God. So he leaves this offering and wait a minute, it says he faces up to 5 years in prison for violating the laws of protecting the Sentinels. So they putting his ass in jail for 5 years.
Isn't that over by Australia? That's crazy. All he was doing was trying to feed him and give him something to drink.
I'm tripping off the fact that that's what he offered. Like, here's his offering.
A coconut and a Coke. Could have gave him some steak, some ground beef, something.
I mean, with that, he should at least hit him off with a bottle of rum or something. Like, goddamn, how you gonna give him a coconut and a bottle of a can of Coca-Cola?
Now, see, that's where we all just looking at it like he's just stupid.
Oh,
he's
God.
Stupid. And I have to say it just like it is. He needs help.
But I mean, he's adventurous, and he definitely put his life on the line by going over there. Like, he definitely did. Now, I just hope it was. Hell no, I can't swim. So, I mean, you already know the answer to that. I have a problem when we jump in pools at your Horizons. You know that.
Damn.
When we go to pools and Horizons, what do? Don't take me too deep. You know I can't swim. I'll let you know I'm real.
I see the bubbles coming up and I drag you deeper.
All the time.
But that's the way that goes. That's crazy.
Oh man. So anybody got any comments or anything that they want to say or any questions that they want to ask or statements about this knucklehead that went and offered this can of Coke and this coconut?
Well, maybe he was trying to bribe the aliens. That's probably what it was.
Maybe he should try to bribe the aliens. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Did they say what his YouTube was about? The reason he was going over there other than to give them a peace offering?
It just said that it was a famous YouTuber. They didn't even give his name, actually. So it said that it was a famous YouTuber, and he violated the laws, and he went over there and approached this tribe. And fortunately, the tribe did not see him. And it didn't say what his YouTube channel was or anything. It didn't say
so
if he
that's
was
how they caught him,
because
he put it on YouTube.
Exactly.
Because obviously they're gonna say, because I didn't even know he went over there.
Because he got a YouTube channel. Yeah, he video recording. They watching.
So
for real.
Did they take the people? Was somebody else with him going over there? Did they say that?
It did not say, because it was just him that was arrested.
Yeah,
so it did not say.
YouTube has got somebody helping his video and stuff.
Yeah, well, it didn't say that anybody else was arrested. It didn't say that anybody else was with them. It could have been that the other people could have stayed on the boat and he could have paddled over there on his own. But it does not state in the article, the parts that I read. It didn't state anything in the article that he was with anyone. It just said him. And it could be that he did have a crew. It could be that he videotaped it and then, posted it once he, was safely back.
Right.
Could be. And then, if you ain't gonna tell who was on that boat with you, like there's
his name is Mikhailo Polakov. That's his name.
Oh, you can find his name. Okay.
Yes, I looked it up on TikTok, and his name is Mikhailo Polakov.
Okay.
And you can find him. Well, you could find him. He in jail now.
You could find him because you're gonna find him in jail.
Well, he made enough money.
Well, he got commissary now for the next 5 years.
Oh yeah, no, that's crazy for real. I've never heard of a such. Well, it was a guy who actually, it was a guy who did it a few years back also, but he was straight up killed. So
they killed him.
Oh yeah, he was.
The tribe did.
The tribe got him. Yeah. The reason why they got him because he went over there and he was spitting, trying to convert them to Christianity. That was his reasons for going.
I think I remember something like that. See, he should have brought a can of Coke and a coconut.
He might have would have survived at least.
Yeah, at least he would have made it back.
Now that's
went
crazy.
To jail.
Oh, you're wrong for that one.
I'm just saying. I'm still tripping over the can of Coke and the coconut. I'm sorry.
Y'all got problems.
Okay.
Well, you know what it is. We're gonna lead you out and go into a nice little interlude.
One of my favorites. Every hustling woman out there, this is your theme song right here.